Welcome to the 2020 Brown County, Indiana Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship Program presentation. To start, I would like to ask you to either email or text your name and email to the following email address or phone number. The email is scholarships@bccfin.org or text 812-720-4998. When you text your name and email or email that information, you will receive weekly reminders of when the scholarship application is due. You will also receive an email with all the provided documents that are needed for this application. The requirements for the Brown County Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship are as follows. Must graduate by the end of June of 2021 with a diploma from an accredited Indiana high school and plan to attend a full-time accredited public or private college within Indiana. The applicant must also have a 3.0 or higher on a weighted GPA 4.0 scale as of August 1st, 2020. Finalists are selected and will be required to write an impromptu essay as well as interview with the scholarship committee. Those essays and interviews may be conducted via Zoom depending on what the current social distancing status is within Brown County at the time of those essays and interviews. Each finalist will be contacted via phone, email, as well as the U.S. mail. The Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship provides full tuition for 4 years to an undergraduate study on a full-time basis, leading to a baccalaureate degree in any Indiana public or private college or university accredited by North Central Association of Colleges and Schools. Plus, the Lilly Scholar will receive a $900 allocation for the required books and/or equipment that is needed for their major. You see here the timeline for our Lilly application. Those applications are due September 14th, 2020 by 4 p.m. All applications are submitted online and must be typed. Finalists will be notified on September 30th via phone mail, email, as well as documents sent via the U.S. mail. The finalist will complete an impromptu essay either at school or via Zoom the week of October 12th. They will be notified as to which day that will be happening. Also that week, we will conduct interviews either at the Brown County Community Foundation office or via Zoom. And again, the finalists will be notified of what the status is, whether it will be an in-person interview or whether it will be done via Zoom. The Lilly Scholar for Brown County will be announced December 11th, 2020 at approximately 4 p.m. The winner will be notified via a personal phone call as well as an email posted on Facebook and on our website, which is browncountygives.org. Our second round of scholarships applications will be due January 25th of 2021. More information about those scholarships will be discussed later. Again, the deadline for the Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship Program for Brown County is Monday, September 14th, 2020 at 4:00 p.m. The required items for this application are community and volunteer activity sheets, school activity sheets, personal goals essay, the optional statement of special circumstance essay, Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship essay, a signature page, and then 2 recommendation forms that are sent directly from the ones doing the recommendation. Both the community volunteer activity sheets and school activity sheets are to be downloaded, filled out, printed, and then signed by the advisors for each of those events. Those documents are to then be scanned or a picture taken and attached to the application process. Again, all items must be typed, and ones that have to be printed and scanned are available for download from our webpage and will also be emailed out to those that send their email to the email address or text number provided earlier and later on in this presentation. The guidelines for the essays are on instruction pages 6 and 7. Please look at the detailed information and follow those instructions to the fullest. Any essays that go over the required page numbers will have points deducted from them. So please pay attention to the allowable page numbers for each of those essays. For the high school transcripts, the Brown County Community Foundation will obtain all of the transcripts for the Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship application. Once you have submitted your application, we will provide a list of applying students to the Brown County High School office, and they will send our transcripts over. On the attached signature page, you are giving your permission for the Brown County Community Foundation to obtain your transcript from the high school. The additional application pages again can be found at our website, which is browncountygives.org. Sections must be typed, printed, obtain the signatures, and then scan and attach or upload to the online application. If you have any challenges with doing this step, please reach out by phone 812-988-4882, by email, which is scholarships@bccfin.org, or by texting 812-720-4998, and we will help you with that process. And a reminder, all essays must be typed and double-spaced according to the instructions on pages 6 and 7. For your recommendation forms, we encourage you to ask an adult mentor, teacher, advisor, or someone that knows you very well to complete those recommendation forms. To start your application, you will create a session login. Following the URL link from an email and thank you page, it will then take you to the application. By creating this section login, it allows you to start the process of the application, and it saves, and then you can come back to it. But in order to save, you must complete the entire page and click the next button or the previous button to save that page. If you close out of the screen on the application without going forwards or backwards to save that page, you will lose the page, but you will have kept all the previous pages that were already completed. Once you submit your application, you cannot go back and answer the questions or edit them. You will also receive confirmation of your application submission. You will receive a confirmation from the Brown County Community Foundation within 24 to 48 hours after the submission. If you have questions or are concerned that the application did not go through, again, please contact the email, the phone number, or by texting, and you will get answers to whether it was received. For your recommendation forms, we suggest that you ask at least 3 people. Ask them early, no family members, and forms must be completed directly from the person that is completing it. None will be accepted from the applicant. The applicant and the one filling out the recommendation form will receive confirmation email that it was received. These recommendation forms are due September 14th by 4 p.m. The recommendation forms is one of the only documents that we will inform the students that we do not have. We will let you know when we receive recommendation forms and if you are still missing them. Again, the deadline for the Brown County Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship is Monday, September 14th, 2020 at 4 p.m. Incomplete scholarships will not be considered. If you do not complete the required information for the application, it will not go on to the scholarship committee. If you have any concerns about documents, please contact the Community Foundation. Through the Brown County Community Foundation, we have additional scholarships. There are roughly about 25 additional scholarships. Their exact descriptions are in the back of the Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship resource packet and will also be provided in their own packet in November. We will hold an additional information meeting for the community scholarships in November. That meeting will either be live from the Brown County High School or we will do a Zoom or Facebook meeting to provide that information. Those students that apply for the Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship will only have to resubmit certain pages, and you will receive emails letting you know exactly what pages have to be resubmitted. If you have any questions regarding the scholarship process, please contact the Brown County Community Foundation at scholarships@bccfin.org, by phone either at 812-988-4882, or text messages can be sent to 812-720-4998. You can also check out information at browncountygives.org. And again, the reminder, the Lilly Endowment Community Scholarship application is due on Monday, September 14th, 2020 at 4 p.m.